1, 2, 3, 4.
Just the good old smash, never meaning no harm. Beats all you'd never saw, been in trouble on social media since before it existed. Straightening out facts, smacking down hacks. Someday our viewers might get me, but big tech never will. Making my way the only way I know how. That's just a little bit more than big tech will allow. Just a good old smash, wouldn't change if I could. Fighting the nonsense, it's a neo-renaissance in the hood. And thanks for tuning in, viewers. What's in your news crawl? What's in ours is some screwing around, having fun, and talking to our viewers. So if you've got any comments, any news stories you'd like us to cover, let us know. We've placed this one into the news and politics section. And we'll be talking about various different types of stories, no real format. So if you'd like to be involved in the format, leave us a comment and let us know what you're up to. Yeah, that's right. Come have a watch, have a listen, and wonder why I appear to be frozen. Allow me to vanish. As I appeared to be frozen on the screen, leave us a comment if I looked weird. I don't know what was going on with that. By the way, if you don't follow me on Twitter, please do so. We've only got 119 followers over there. And I've been using Twitter for just barely a year now. It was originally just smAsh staff using it. Now I'm actually there myself, putting up all kinds of posts about different things, such as, oh, I don't know, how about a little bit of elder abuse? How about a nice post about elder abuse? Have you heard about any elder abuse lately? Do you watch our daily space weather videos? No? Oh. Will Andrew Cuomo be held accountable for killing off tens of thousands of the elderly? What do you think? Let us know in the comments. Did you see our coronal mass ejection coverage? All right, anyway, I just want to bring up some stories that we've noticed on Twitter here. One of the things that I saw going on, what in the heck is going on with my image capture? That is the weirdest thing. I am frozen. Leave us a comment if I'm appearing as a still image. Very strange. The stream does appear to be good. Very strange, folks. Very strange. I don't understand why that is. I will just eliminate that entirely. So, will Andrew Cuomo be held accountable? Has he already been awarded a high-level position in the Biden administration? What is up with that? So I'm just looking through my Twitter stream here. All right, so if you notice, our scrolling marquee down there at the bottom of the screen includes some stuff about carbon sequestration. So one of the stories I'd like to talk about is the fact that Elon Musk, for some reason, has offered $100 million and 3 prizes. I think it's like a $50 million prize for the top sequesterer of carbon dioxide. What an absolutely ridiculous idea. I don't know what is up with that, but it doesn't make a lot of sense to me. Now, a lot of people do believe that carbon dioxide is the Earth's, quote, climate control knob. which is a terrible idea. It's not really backed up by a proper understanding of climate science, as there are all kinds of variables that are not figured in to the models. So I'm not going to get into a deeply involved talk about what is really in charge of the Earth's climate or anything like that. All I'm going to say is that the idea that scrubbing carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere is a smart idea or anything besides insane, ineffective, and evil is just insanity. So yeah, Elon Musk doing a lot of smart things and doing at least one really dumb thing. Once again, is he defrauding his company by saying dumb things about stocks and things? Well, I don't think so, not this time. Although you could argue that it's a horrific misappropriation of funds to pay people to sequester carbon, to attempt to pull carbon dioxide out of the atmosphere under the premise that the planet is so hot. Oh my God, it's so hot on the planet. So let's just take a quick look at financial markets here. And for our daily space weather video viewers, you may already have heard me state that I sold some stellar lumens yesterday. And well, why would I do something like that? It's a crypto. Look, it's at such a high levels. Why would you sell? Well, it's because the chart looked terribly. So we're going to look at some cryptos here. First, Bitcoin. As reported by the Coinbase exchange, which is, by the way, where I trade. Leave us a comment if you picked up an account when we were advertising, when we were trying to get people to sign up for Coinbase and get some free crypto. I think there was a $15 free crypto offer or something. But in any case, there's the current chart on Bitcoin, and it is at new highs or very close to them once again, it looks like. Here's a one-day chart. Quite close to all-time highs there, I believe. Here's a one-month chart. And you can see this run up. No, it was a little higher a couple days ago, it looks like. So in any case, here's the one-year chart of the insane run-up of Bitcoin. I am showing that, right? All right, excellent. And I think I see what's going on here. My camera timed out for whatever reason. I don't know why my camera timed out, but I will not be appearing on the screen once again. We hope you liked that live streamed rendition. I kept the raw footage that Mr. Keebler sent me so that I could do the song live if I wanted to. We're also going to look at Ethereum, which is the second largest cryptocurrency, I believe. Here is a snapshot of Ethereum, having traded 300,000 Ether already today. 300,000 plus volume already reported by Coinbase. And does it show a market cap? I'm not going to worry about the market cap. But Ether has reached big time status here. Here's a 1 month chart. So yeah, Ether is actually sitting at its all-time high here. Right, support level there at $1,800 per Ether. So that's again, there's the 1 year chart of Ether. Quite pricey. And I have no idea what this was when I owned it. I don't know. I only have a small token investment in cryptocurrency, folks. I'm not serious about it, but I may get a little more serious as I've just sidelined some cash. So at these levels, I'm interested in buying absolutely nothing. Let's see. Is it going to show? I don't think it's going to show stellar lumens. Stellar lumens are like 60 cents a stellar lumen last I looked. Oh, actually, there it is. Stellar lumens. Well, it doesn't matter. It'll be close enough. We don't see it here on the Coinbase exchange where I trade, but let's look at, I don't know, Coin Metrics. Stellar Lumens now at 56 cents. So I guess I could buy back in here. Let me see. I think I could buy back in and actually, yeah. I think I sold at 63 cents. Damn. I was really close to the high. Wow. All right. Who would have guessed? It was basically just luck, folks. I just looked into it and I was like, better get rid of that. The chart looks terrible. And by the way, here's what I looked at. I looked at the 1 month chart. Look at that. Here's a 1 year chart. Look at those step ups. Looks like a heart attack waiting to happen. And here's the all data chart. So I'm actually planning on buying back in Stellar Lumens. I sort of know how to. I used to be a day trader. Let's just put it that way. I guess that's sufficient information to provide YouTube live stream viewers. And if you are viewing, leave us a comment. Let us know what you're into. If you have a crypto that you're involved with. And thanks for leaving comments. Nabo J, Paradigms Lost, and Charles E. Terry. Happy Saturday. Paradigms Lost, we hope you thaw. And Charles E. Terry, happy Saturday. And we're not going to look at any other cryptos. 3 is more than enough. And we can see the S&P, I believe, is on all-time highs as well. 3,934 is where the S&P is at. Look at that run-up. That is, okay. I guess this doesn't really count as investment advice. Let's say this doesn't count as investment advice. Buy low and sell high. Man, that's so weird. There's a still image of me there instead of the actual camera feed. I don't know what happened there. My camera croaked. So yeah, buy low and sell high, folks. I mean, I think I'm safe offering that level of investment advice. And on a related note, there is the S&P. Yowzers. Here's the NASDAQ, the technology index. 14,000 as these companies keep investing in their own stock because money is so cheap, effectively a 0% interest rate or very close to it for things like international and corporate loans, running the price up into the oligarchic stratosphere. And here's the Dow, which is probably highly overvalued as well. 31,458 is the Dow, having closed at all-time highs once again. Is that a good thing, or is that just a lot of dollars chasing a lot of overvalued stocks? I've got my opinion. What's yours? Leave a comment. And let's see, we see a rise in bond yields. Interesting. Oil at very high prices here compared to the last period. I think they're at 1-year highs. Yes, indeed. $59.73 a barrel. $59.73 a barrel. It has to do with weakness in the dollar. How you like them apples? Gold, not looking as strong as cryptos here. Yowzers. I would be hedging my bets in crypto by buying precious metals if I was a serious crypto investor. And if you think the blockchain represents value, I feel sorry for you. The blockchain is a liability, not an asset. Like physical metals. And there's silver. Gold actually looking like a better purchase than silver right now. So I would actually buy gold over silver at these market levels. And it has to do with this recent run-up in silver. Leave us a comment if you remember when I was talking about silver at less than $12 per ounce. When the equities, crypto, and precious metals markets all crashed at the same time and bond yields went up, it made no sense because it was an engineered market crash. Or perhaps all of those institutional investors were just selling off their precious metals to cover shorts in precious metals. Yeah, sure they were. Sure they were, folks. All right, so we're not going to talk about any more financials. That is sufficient for a macro perspective. Next, I'm going to look at some news stories, perhaps some controversial ones. So put your hands over your children's ears. I might start swearing at any moment. Have you been watching this pathetic impeachment trial? Are you aware of what the punishment is for impeachment? It's removal from office. So we really hope the Democrats have a good time convicting Trump, impeaching Trump, or whatever. Good luck with the impeachment. Good luck with that. Because you'll remove him from office then and apply the punishment. I don't know what office you're going to remove him from, though, because the office that he has down there in Florida has nothing to do with the government, except that, well, there are affiliations with Republicans. All right. So yeah, what's going on with that? What are your thoughts on the Banana Republic style scam trial where your taxpayer dollars are wasted by senators and Congress people? I wouldn't want to say congressmen because, I wouldn't want to be an evil bigot who hates women by using the word men, because words are now violence. Have you heard about 3D printed meat? Shout out to Christian Westbrook. I'm sure Christian Westbrook is losing his you-know-what about 3D printed meat. 3D printed meat, very scary because reasons. It could be the exact same molecules, folks, but it's scary. It's the devil's meat. It's the Molochian meat. It's Moloch meat. And they're not serving up any babies that I'm aware of. And what else do we have here? What other news stories can we rant about? Leave us a comment and let us know if you've got one you'd like to rant about. Anybody thinking about picking up some real estate in the big city only to flip it later at massive profits? Do you think U.S. cities will ever come back? Or will they just be wastelands reminiscent of Escape from New York? You know, that action movie from the 80s, Escape from New York? Where the city becomes a prison? Will states become prisons? Will Andrew Cuomo decide to erect a wall around New York to keep people from leaving, as they leave in droves? Partially thanks to Andrew Cuomo's pathetic governance, yes. Have you seen our merch, by the way? This brings me to a good point. Have you seen our merch? I'm sure Big Tech has no incentive to cover up the fact that this merch is in existence, so we better just show it to you as a value-added feature. If you head to redbubble.com/people/smashomash, or you link to the SmAsho merch site directly from our homepage, let me show you. If you go to smashomash.com, you'll find a page that looks much like this. And shout out to SMASH staff. Please give her a raise, as she is our only employee. Give SMASH staff a raise by picking up some merch or becoming a patron at smashomash.com. Anyway, if you click on the SmAsho merch, that will take you to the Redbubble page. And we've got 3 products there: the Google Bias products, the Fauci Fraud products, the Hell Dimension of the Year products, and the Smash of Hazard. So I just wanted to bring up this one. We've made the default view the Fauci Fraud bath mat. If you'd like to put your feet on Fauci's face every day, pick up one of our Fauci Fraud bath mats. Comes in 2 different sizes, 24 by 17 or 34 by 21. If you'd like to tread on Fauci's face daily, check it out. The prints are of very high quality. And they serve to get us to make you more content like the content you're seeing now. And if you're not familiar with Fauci's fraud, well, let me just repeat it. When polls said only about half of Americans would take a vaccine, I was saying herd immunity would take 70 to 75%. Then when newer surveys said 60 or more percent would take it, I thought I could nudge this up a bit, so I went to 80, 85. What, did the New York Times get Fauci drunk? What is up with that? Why would he just admit to manipulating the numbers required to reach herd immunity to the New York Times? Did they like inject him with truth serum, or what happened? But in any case, are you accountable? Welcome to the year 2021. I insist that Saint Fauci be held accountable, along with Tom Wolfe, and along with Andrew Cuomo, and along with Rachel Levine, and along with all kinds of governors all across the country instituting ridiculous and fully idiotic, indeed COVID-idiotic, solutions to the problem of that. I mean, there should be a cleansing fire lit under the butts of all Americans for accountability this year, because last year was a very clear year of what needs to burn until it just goes out of existence. If you thought that was a call to violence, you would be incorrect. Because I'm speaking figuratively here. I just wanted to clarify that, because we don't really want to get banned from YouTube, since there was no incitement to violence from me, ever. I'm against all that kind of nonsense. In fact, I'm a classically trained martial artist. What I am for is accountability. So welcome to 2021, year of accountability. A perfect sequel to the year 2020, the year of clarity. And if you weren't clear that Fauci committed fraud, well, he did. And if you'd like to go tell all your friends and foes about it, maybe pick up a product or two, this might be the next one on my list. I'm not sure. I think I'd really like to have a Fauci fraud miniskirt. I don't know. Leave us a comment if you'd like me to model that for the channel. I look great in a dress, by the way. Perhaps we'll get one of their sexy dresses. Maybe I'll start identifying as a woman. I'm not sure if the YouTube algorithms would be more likely to suggest our channel then. How about the Fauci fraud clock? I like the way the hands are pointed right at his nose. As he looks down at you, because you're just a stupid American who's unable to understand the difference between a measles vaccine and an mRNA vaccine. So get your Fauci. All right, I'll stop talking Fauci fraud. So what else is there to talk about, folks? We'll be more than happy to entertain your comments here. So let us know what else is going on. And I'm not exactly sure. Fauci, he continues to occupy some sort of a position in the U.S. Cabinet Department, I think, right? Isn't he like the U.S. Let's just look him up. Let's just DuckDuckGo search for Fauci and see what I can find here. I'm going to do research live for once. So here we go. Anthony Fauci on Wikipedia. Let's hear about his patents. Patents. Any patents? I thought he owned patents. Medical achievements? Oh, geez, going all the way back to the Clinton administration. Isn't that special? Who remembers the Trump tweet when Trump said, "How come everybody loves Fauci, but they don't love me, and I'm the one keeping Fauci on the payroll?" Leading AIDS activist Larry Kramer attacked Fauci relentlessly in the media. He called him an incompetent idiot and a pill-pushing tool of the medical establishment. Who knew? That was all part of the HIV/AIDS epidemic. Surprisingly, I don't see... Oh, look at this. In March, Fauci predicted that the infection rate would likely be close to 1%, which was 10 times more severe than the 0.1% reported rate for the seasonal flu. In an interview with John LaPook on CBS's 60 Minutes television program broadcast March 8, 2020, Fauci said there's no reason to be walking around wearing a mask. When you're in the middle of an outbreak, wearing a mask might make people feel a little better and might even block a droplet, but it's not providing the perfect protection that people think it is. I'm going to stop quoting him because I don't like speaking the words of a fraud like this guy. Dr. St. Fauci, who has, by the way, endorsed wearing 2 masks. Let's look up a multiple mask test. Since wearing 1 is fully idiotic, and wearing 2 is fully idiotic, and wearing 3 is fully idiotic, and wearing 4 is fully idiotic, unless you're a surgeon trying not to breathe in a patient's wound. Going around in public wearing a mask makes you breathe out the sides of your face instead of out of the front of your face. It filters just about nothing. It might protect you from a droplet. The idea that your mask protects others is idiotic. I saw a great one where a guy was breathing steam and he put about 6 masks on his face to the exact same result. I guess I can't find it. I won't really worry about it. But the masking needs to stop ASAP because, little history lesson for our viewers, masks didn't work in the 1300s. They didn't work in the early 1900s. They didn't work in 2004 in the Far East. They didn't work in 2014 in Southeast Asia. And they don't work now to prevent viral transmission. So stop with the masks. It's utterly, utterly COVIDiotic. There is absolutely no indication that wearing these type of surgical masks, this kind right here, I'll put it on the screen. Oh, geez. I'm putting up videos here. The basic surgical mask, you know the kind. It's like blue on the one side. I'll put one on the screen. Here's a nice high-res image for you. Some guy who looks like a complete dick with a mask on his face, as if that's going to protect him from anything. There you go. When you breathe out of a mask like this, the air comes out the sides, it comes out the bottom, and it comes out the top. So it goes all over your face, in your eyes, all over your forehead, so on. It goes all over your neck, down your shirt, and it comes out the sides instead of going forward. So I don't know. I don't know how that could be medical misinformation. Let's hope the video doesn't get demonetized or banned from YouTube. We'll just move on and stop talking about masks. And let's see what HuffPo is talking about. Oh, geez, their lead story is the Trump impeachment. What a surprise. And sorry to everybody who's suffering from Trump withdrawal syndrome. I think it's even more pathetic than Trump derangement syndrome. Now people don't know what to complain about because Trump has been banned from social media. So he's not tweeting. He's not Facebooking. He's not doing very much at all. And now folks are having withdrawals because they have nobody to freak out about. They have no scary, scary, orange, evil, bad man to say true and false things about, to the point where nobody believes anything they say. Yes. So is that the Senate chamber? I'm not familiar with how the Senate chamber looks. I don't know, and I don't care. As Congress has, I think, a lower credibility rating than indeed the press does. So here at the Smash News Network, we're the least busted name in news. And it's about time to close this thing out, as I've got a premiere to watch. Right here on YouTube, youtube.com/smAshomash. We're going to watch yesterday's cosmology segment. I made a clip of it and put it up as its own video. So if you didn't see yesterday's daily space weather video, perhaps check out our playlists. Check out the links below the video. Thanks for tuning in, YouTube viewers. I've been your host, Dan, a.k.a. smAshomash, the still image of me. And I am out. I'll see you next time. Thanks once again for tuning into the Smash News Network. Here's our closing theme.
Just a good old smash. Never meaning no harm. Beats all you've never saw. Been in trouble on social media since before its existence. Straightening the facts. Smacking down hacks. Someday our viewers might get me, but the tech never will. Making my way the only way I know how. That's just bit more than big tech will allow. Just a good old smash. Wouldn't change if I could. Fighting the nonsense, it's a neo-renaissance in the hood.